YouTube, what it do? It's your boy Steph. I had a guy who sent me a donation for the video request. Appreciate the donation, bro, and I will read your question right now as we speak. Okay. All right, let's go to your question. Where you at? Okay. He said, "Morning, Steph. I would like to hear your thoughts about this topic. What does it mean when a female says action speaks louder than words, and you have to prove/show that your boyfriend material? Question mark. And then he says, when it's coming from your ex, it's an attention battle. Now, this is what I'm going to say. What that means, bro. What that whole scenario means with that woman right there is, and when any woman says this, is that her ego is high as hell. She's full of herself. And she's used to all of the guys in her life putting her up here. She's not used to guys being high value, and she's not used to showing her worth. Because she feels like her worth is so good that all her worth is her just having a vagina and her being a woman. Because why? Women are entitled. Women are entitled. That is how she feels. That is her true emotions. That is her true feelings. That is how she feel about herself. Right? And whenever a woman says that you have to prove yourself, bro, basically what that is saying is you have to court her. You have to give her your non-sexual attention. You have to be a fucking white knight. You have to prove to her that you're worthy. You have to show her that you are worthy of her time and her attention. And what does that sound like? That sounds like a fucking simp. I had this girl on Instagram that I was like watching her stories, and it was just crazy, bro. Like, she be using dudes for dates. That's it. And she dates different dudes because she wants to find out which guy best suits her. And she's never satisfied because she's entitled to her things. And she wants guys to come to her throne. And guess what? That's what a simp does. A simp is a guy who acts nice just to get that mediocre used fat. And he does everything in his power to get it. He compromises his manhood. He takes her on dinner dates when she doesn't even deserve or want a dinner date. And coming from, and this is just me, bro, I'm being 100% real. If this is coming from your ex, I believe that you hit her up because you want her back in your life. And you're probably begging her or showing some sort of desperation to her in order for her to come back. So that's why she hit you with that line, because most of you guys, like I keep saying this shit, most of you guys take the red pill and you think that you can go back in life and fix shit with women who hurt you. When the women just always sees you as a beta male provider. You can never get out the friend zone because that's just your position that you're designed to play forever. Bottom line, bro. So you're taking this red pill. This is not going to make her more attracted to you, especially if she always seen you as a soft, weak bitch. So when a woman that shit comes out her mouth, you have to prove it to me that you're worthy. Bitch, that sounds like that you are a beta male simp mangina. That sounds like that, hey, shout out to Dr. BOA for that word, beta male simp mangina. Like, that sounds like you are one of those people. That sounds like you do pedestalize her. It sounds like you're the guy that fights for her attention. Take her on dinner dates, and then at the same time, she don't fuck you. Why? Because you have to be worthy. Remember, guys, the sex is never worth the wait. But wait, if we said it as a guy, we're the bad guy. Why? Because women are entitled. This is a gynocracy society. Right? The woman can cheat and she can get away with it. Why? Because she is entitled to her things that she do. We're not entitled as men. We can't have preferences. If we have preferences, the world is in awe. The world is shocked. If she has a preference, she can say whatever the hell she wants to say. Why? Because you must show her that you're worthy. You must buy her dinner dates. Because her upbringing was got simp ass guys kissing her ass and telling her and showing her that she's the queen and she doesn't need a man. So now you have to prove yourself and show yourself that you're worthy enough for her time and her attention, which is a bunch of bullshit. Your world and your results speak that you're worthy enough. You as a man on your purpose speaks that you're worthy enough. Fuck that bitch. You are worthy enough. Because what do I always say? She has to come into your world. But what I always say, you have to have a world first for her to come into. A lot of y'all are going into the woman's world, and that's why these women are fucking entitled and have these, how they nose up they fucking ass because they feel like they're entitled. So yes, she does see you as boyfriend material. Because she must give rules to the beta male. The beta male in the boyfriend material is the guy that has to jump through hoops to see if he qualifies. He has to qualify in order for me to be with him. I have to see if he qualifies. The alpha male doesn't have to qualify. He already qualifies because he is significant. He stands out. The guy who she really wants to fuck does not have to qualify because he stands out. He gets her pussy wet. He is that guy that she dreams about. It's just like that alpha widow, right? Guys always say, Steph, what is the alpha widow? The alpha widow is basically the guy that she's always thinking about. That imprint. Like when you fucking her, she's thinking about the next guy. That guy that imprinted her, and he's gone. That's who she's thinking about the most. While you're stroking her, you're thinking she's getting wet off you, but in reality, she's thinking she's getting wet off that alpha. She never makes the alpha wait. She doesn't tell the alpha guy that he's boyfriend material, because most alpha guys are against commitment in relationships. Or should I say, not relationship, they're against commitment. They don't trust women. They look at women funny. They look at women with their eyes. They're mysterious. The beta guy is predictable because he shows all his moves. Because the woman is the fucking coach. The woman has the drills. I want you to do in and out, crossover. I want you to finish on this big man. Okay. The alpha male creates his own rules. He don't want to do that shit. Do what the fuck I want to do. I don't give a fuck if you want me to do that shit. That's how the alpha male thinks. He doesn't give a fuck. He doesn't have to go through her hoops. He doesn't have to qualify for her prerequisites because he doesn't give a fuck about that shit. She makes the beta male wait. She makes the boyfriend material. She makes rules for boyfriend material. Rule number 1, you have to take me on dates. You have to court me. You have to spend money on me. Do you think she does that to the guy that she really wants to fuck? Fuck no! Because he's digging her guts out till she motherfucking busts. So that's what that means, bro. That's what that whole subject, that's what that whole topic and that subject means, G. Always remember that. The sex is never worth the wait. Never. It's never worth taking her on dates and shit, bro. It ain't worth that. Especially if you a man of means. Especially if you a man who got a lot of going on for yourself. You a high value man. Taking her on a date, a dinner date with food, is not going to get her to like you more. If anything, it's going to get her to dry the pussy up because you are doing what she tells you to do. And women hate that shit. Don't forget to like my shit. Comment, subscribe. Holla back at you.